What up, y'all? It's your boy Mad Micah, and I'm back at it again with another video. We're on day 4 right now. Right now, I'm actually recording this really late at night, but the grind never stops. It's 2 in the morning, so it's probably not gonna be that long of a video, but hey, I said I'm going every day for 90 days, so I don't got no reason to stop. But let's just get right into the video. So today's topic is going to be cut the anchor, raise the sails, and charge full speed ahead. What I mean by that is cut all the dead weight. Anything in your life that's holding you back, that's shackling you, any people that aren't fulfilling you, aren't serving a purpose in your life. Everybody doesn't deserve a spot in your life. Everybody doesn't deserve the title of friend or best friend, or just because you have a certain amount of time with that person. When you get to a certain age, people have to start earning, not really earning, but they have to start earning their spot in your life. You can't just have any old anybody in your life, because people will hold you back from what you want to achieve in your life. If you surround yourself with the wrong people, if you surround yourself with a bunch of people who are holding you back, then they're gonna distract you. And that's the biggest thing, distractions. People who aren't meant to be in your life are distractions, because they're distracting you from doing what you want to do in life. They're telling you that you should do this instead of doing what you actually want to do, instead of working on your business, instead of going to the gym, instead of, they're telling you should go to the bar, or you should come to this place with them, or you should go whatever, you should go on a date with them and their boyfriend or whatever. No, you should go and find your own partner, and you should go and work on your business. You should go and make some money. You should go and spend some time with yourself. You don't always have to be with somebody else. You don't always have to be in somebody else's presence, because as good as certain moments may feel, as happy as you might feel in certain moments, there's a certain time that you have to realize that you're just stuck in the same cycle. Like, you may think that since you're surrounded by such good people and such good energy, that it doesn't really matter, or it's not really affecting you. You're still working on your business once a week, or you're still making a little bit of money on the side here and there. But you never know how much farther you can go, how much faster you can go, until you cut that anchor, until you remove the shackles. Because once they're gone, you realize how much more progress you make. You realize how much more time you put into getting what you want to get done. You realize how much better it feels to really lock in and focus on the things that you want to accomplish in life, to do the things that you want to do, so that you can take care of your family, you can take care of you and yours. And it doesn't really make sense to keep holding on to people from high school or from middle school, or because they're family or anything like that, because they're not doing anything good for you. They're not serving a purpose in your life. Just because somebody is an ex or a baby daddy or a baby mama, I don't have no kids. I definitely don't have no kids. I'm not ready for that. I'm way too young to have some kids. But even then, just because, I've heard a lot of situations where people are just going through the worst of the worst because of their baby mama or their baby daddy, and I'm just saying, and I'd be telling them, I understand that you may have love for this person, but if they're causing you that much chaos in your life, cut them off. Cut them off, let go, because it's only holding you back from being a better parent or a better person, because you're allowing this other person to cause you this much stress or this much anguish because you love them, or because you care for them, or because they were there for you one time out of the last 6 years that you guys were friends or in a relationship or whatever. You know, people have to, if you're gonna call somebody your best friend, then they should know what happened to you within the last week. Honestly, like, you guys don't even have to see each other or, you know, be up each other's behinds or whatever, but they should know what your current events are, like, and they should be checking up on you, making sure that you're okay. People that actually care about you will show you that they care about you. They're not only gonna care about you when you're at your lowest, they're gonna congratulate you when you're at your highest as well. They're not gonna be envious of your success. They're not gonna be hating on you or, you know, talking bad about you behind your back. There's a lot of people who will smile in your face and they'll be hating on you behind your back, and you need to watch out for those people. I've had a lot of those people in my life, and I've tried to hold on to them because of, you know, things that I did. And even if you did something to somebody, even if there's a reason why, you know, never feel guilty. Don't feel guilty into being somebody's friend. Like, don't feel like you have to be somebody's friend because of something that may have happened between you guys. You know, if you genuinely feel a connection with somebody and you're not liking the way your situation is going with them at the current moment, then have an adult conversation with them. You know, sit that person down in person. Don't, you know, be Twitter warriors or text back and forth. That never works. That type of communication never works. You know, ask me, that communication does not work. But if you're able to sit down with that person and really communicate what upset you or what's going on between you guys, and they're actually willing to make a change and do different, and you actually see that from them, then that person is actually a valuable person, and you should actually keep that person around. But people who you have to talk to over and over and over again, and nothing's changing at all whatsoever, they're still doing the same thing, they're still asking you for the same advice about the same stuff over and over again, you know, they're bringing around this bad energy, you know, just doing things that's not really good for you or your growth or where you're at in your life. It's just holding you back and making you drag and honestly make you go in reverse. Like, some people can make you lose progress on your grind because you end up being so stagnant that you're just getting left behind by everyone around you, or you lose motivation on doing what you want to do because you become so obsessed or so involved in what this other person wants to do or what they have going on or what their hopes and dreams are. And, you know, you think that you want to be happy for that person, or you think that you want to be, like, you know, supportive of that person, but then you don't realize that you are helping them more than you're helping yourself. And it's not selfish to be centered on yourself. Like, you know, I'm not telling you to be self-centered, but if your mindset and your routine and the things that you do in your life is focused around you and figuring out yourself and growing yourself and finding peace within yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, and you shouldn't feel like there's anything wrong with that. You know, I've heard a lot of people say it recently, but, you know, sometimes you do have to be alone. I'm not saying be alone forever. I'm not saying lock yourself away, but if all you have around you is negative influences or, you know, people that are weighing you down, then be alone, you know, do things for yourself, find your own routine, find people who are like-minded, find people who want to do the same type of thing that you want to do. And like I said yesterday, take your time doing it. It's fine. You know, it's fine if you need to be comfortable within yourself, if you need to, you know, find a little bit of uncomfortability for a little bit. Like, I've spoken about that a few times now. You gotta be uncomfortable to be comfortable. So if separating yourself from not only your friends, but if you need to separate yourself from your family, you need to separate yourself from the world. If you have the capability to do that, if you have the capability to turn off your phone and go on a 2-week vacation and reset your brain, by all means, please do that, because that's what some people need. I don't have the capability to do that. I hope that one day I do have the capability to do that, because I would love to be able to do that. I would love to be able to really be able to take a step back and take a deep breath and enjoy the world for what it has to offer me, instead of trying to please this person or wasting my time with this person or wasting my time with this person. Because there are certain things that aren't a waste of time, and you might have learned a lesson from it, or you might just have some good memories from it or whatever. But there are a lot of things in life that are a waste of time. You never want to waste your time. We only get so much time in this world. And we never know. No one ever knows when it's their time to go. Your time to go is whenever God says your time is to go. So you never know what you can do or how much you can accomplish in this one day. And if the people around you aren't pushing you, or you're pushing them, and you guys are equally growing together, then they're holding you back from what you could have done today. Instead of you working towards your goal, you went and spent some money at shopping. Instead of accomplishing your dreams, you went to the bar. Instead of buying your mom that new house, you bought your friend a trinket. And we don't think about stuff like that, because we're taking it as, oh, I appreciate this person, but how much stuff have they got you? Do they appreciate you? Are they thinking about you that way? Or are they only hitting you up when they're sad? Are they only asking you to do things for them when you're able to give to them, but they never show up for you when you need something, or when you need a shoulder to cry on? There's a lot of one-sided relationships out here. There's a lot of people taking and not giving. And since a lot of us out here have a very nurturing spirits, or we try to provide, or we try to care for others, we just end up getting used and abused by people, because they just take, and they never give anything back. And I don't want to see anybody get used, because it makes me feel bad in my heart. Even if I don't have anything to do with the situation, I don't know anybody in the situation, it still hurts my heart to hear that somebody's getting used. I always like to pay my money back, or pay my dues, because I don't like using people. I don't like people feeling like I'm taking from them or taking advantage of them, or I don't appreciate what they're able to do for me. So if you're out here, if you're listening right now, and you're out there and you owe somebody money, or you're doing somebody wrong, or you don't really like that person, but they're always there for you when you want to have a good time, or when you need to vent or something, you need to really think about some things, and you need to change yourself. You need to either let that person go, or you need to become a better friend to them, because a lot of the people are getting taken advantage of that don't deserve it. There's a lot of kind-hearted, good-spirited people out there that are getting taken advantage from, and it makes me sick. It makes me sick. I'm disgusted by the human population sometimes, because of the things I hear about, or the things I've seen people do to good, genuine people. I don't want to see any more of it. So if you need to let go of somebody because they're treating you too good, then let go of them. Like, if you're not able to give back to somebody as much as they give to you, I understand not everybody is as fortunate as everybody else. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that every relationship needs to be 50-50. But if the relationship is like 90-10, that's not fair. You're using that person. Whether you're like, oh, well, they're more financially stable than I am, that's not fair. It's not fair to put that on somebody because they're more You know, you need to start saying no. Like, hey, no, it's okay. I'm not going to be able, like, you know, I don't want you to take care of that today. Or, you know, I'm going to at least try to do something. I'm going to throw 5, 10, 15, you know, let me help you set up or something. Offer something. Don't just allow somebody to take care of you. We're grown. You know, nobody needs a mommy or a daddy. And there's a lot of people out here that you know, allow people to mommy them or allow people to, you know, daddy them or big brother them or whatever because of whatever they have going on or whatever situation they have. But nobody is obligated to take care of you if you're an adult. Whether it's your friend, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mom, your dad, your actual big brother, your best friend, whoever, nobody's obligated to take care of you but you. So you putting all your anxieties and your worries and the things that you're going through on somebody else, you're holding them back. And you should feel ashamed of yourself. Honestly, like I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry, but you should feel ashamed of yourself. And if you're allowing somebody to hold you back, you should feel ashamed of yourself as well. Because you know better. You know, if I'm hitting you right now, if you're really hearing me right now, and you're thinking about that person, if you can think about somebody, if you hear what I'm saying, and you have somebody in mind, let go of them. Because you know how you feel. You know what they're doing to you. You know what you're doing to them. Allow people to blossom. Allow people to grow. Give people room. Give yourself room. But, yeah, you know. And it's funny because my favorite anime is One Piece. And the main character's goal in that show is to be as free as he possibly can. And I love that. I love that mentality. That's honestly what I want. I want success so that I can have freedom. I can do whatever I want, go wherever I want, whenever I want, however I want. You know, I can take care of my family. I can take care of my future wife. I can take care of my future kids. And I can just get things done. And that's the type of life I want for myself. I want to be able to hop on my pirate ship in life, set my sails, and go wherever the wind takes me. And, you know, I'm just like Luffy. I want to be a king. I want to be a king, you know? So, yeah, man. That's all I really got for y'all tonight. Go after your dreams. Let those people go. You know, enjoy life, have fun, love yourself. And you already know we're actually gonna have some principles tonight. Some principles of peace. I'm gonna put them. Yeah. So, what is it, guys? What's it gonna be? You already know the number one, die to self. Die to self. Number 2, better than yesterday. Better than yesterday. I hear that. I keep hearing that day after day, whether it's from myself or from the different podcasts or YouTubers that I'm watching or listening to or on TikTok. Better than yesterday has just been flowing through me, like, you know, and my attitude and my outlook on life and the things around me, everything just keeps getting better every single day. So I'm living by that. You know, I low-key want to get it tattooed on me because of how much it's really changed my life to keep that mentality, to get better than I was yesterday. But let's keep going. 3, humility. Humility, that's the only thing that will really help you start your journey. You have to be humble. You have to be able to look within yourself to keep going. 4, this is the big one. I can change my life. You can change your life. You can change your life. I can change my life. You're the only one. You're the only one who can change your life. And guess what? We're adding a new one today. So we have five principles. What's the fifth one gonna be? You guys think you know it? Nah, I'll tell you. So the fifth principle is gonna be, you have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. And I've said that a couple times, and I just keep hearing it. So I figured, I might as well make that a principle. Like, that is a really key thing in changing your life. Is becoming uncomfortable so that you can become comfortable for the rest of your life. Comfortability is peace. And there's a lot of chaos going on. So, if you just have to learn how to live in the chaos so that you can eventually find peace, it's worth it. It's worth it. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below if you want to. Let me know what else you want to hear from me. Let me know if you want to see any type of reactions, or I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this YouTube channel. I'm gonna do this, obviously. I'm gonna have my little daily yap sessions, my therapy sessions, or whatever. But I do want to do other things. I do want to do reaction videos, or I don't know. I want you guys to see all sides of me. I don't want you to see this serious side of me all the time. I want you to see the funny side of me, I want you to see the artsy side of me. I want you to see, every side of me, because I want you, like I said before, I want you to be comfortable on my channel. I want you to feel at home. I want you to feel welcome. But with that being said, it's been your boy Matt Micah. I'm signing up. Peace.